to GK Radio. I'm your host, Big Bob Long, with my co-host, Six Joints.
Peace, what's happening, people? You know we in here, certified.
Yeah, we got our man K Beta on with us today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He in the house.
My dude right here, man. K Beta been around for a minute out here, man. Y'all don't know who K Beta is, man. I might want to get caught up. That's what we here for. We got him here. GK Radio in full effect. You know what I mean?
We reaching y'all everywhere, even y'all people that's living under rocks.
How you feeling, K?
Yeah, I'm real good, man. Just, excited. I'm in the lab working on this new music. Definitely ready for Thursday night to come through and catch wreck, So I'm real good, man. Life is good.
Good to hear that, man. We definitely gonna tear it down Thursday, man.
Yeah, the buzz is so strong on that joint already, man.
Yeah, GK Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Each and every Thursday on the Sports Cafe out there in East Market Street, Leesburg. You know what I mean? We get it in.
Yeah, come through, party with us, come see this live show. It's gonna be crazy. GK, K Beta, Empuls, Beta, don't get no better.
Right, that's right, better too. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be nuts, man. Oh my God. So yeah, K Beta, do me a favor and just get these cats caught up, man. For the cats that don't know you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give them the rundown, let them know what's up.
Well, it's real simple, man. I'm just a rap artist out of Virginia who's put in work all over this area, And I got a few albums and mixtapes out that you can go check out, man. All you gotta do is Google the name. And I'm just, at a point now where I'm looking forward and ahead to bigger and better things to come, Working on a couple new projects that'll be out next year. I'm gonna try and sneak one out at the end of this year if I can, man. But the process is long, and it's even longer with somebody like me that's gotta cross every T and dot every I, man.
Right. Definitely, man. Yeah, he's been around for a minute now. I know back in the day, we used to get down together a couple spots.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely enjoying the stage show, man. The stage presence it don't get no better. I mean,
MC.
I'm telling you, man.
True MC, huh?
Straight up, man. And yeah, man. It's just a blessing. For me, and I can speak for Six at this time, I know, because, for us being around for such a long time, it's real, it's nice to be able to get down with cats that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
And, none of the bullshit, just straight up, man. It's all about hip-hop, man, and the love for it, man, and I know for a fact how much you love hip-hop.
Yes, indeed.
That's that blood, sweat, and tears right there, man.
A lot of people that I started out with, man, I ain't gonna say that they necessarily lost the love, but I mean, it's still coursing through my veins just like when I was a kid, man. And with the ups and downs, we've seen the music industry itself and hip hop music in particular go through a lot in the past, couple of decades. But, my love for the music and the art form is still just as strong as it was from day one.
That's hot right there, man. I'm telling you, man. So all these up and coming artists, man, cats out here that really want to see what it's all about, man. And because what you see on the videos and what they portray it to be is not that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's not it.
And let them know a little bit, K Beta, man. You've been around so long. Maybe you can point some of these cats in the right direction, man.
Jewel them, man. Drop them jewels on them, man.
What I'm schooling them to?
Yeah, just school them on just, the game and how your success, how have you been able to stick around all these years and remain yourself? Like, just let these cats know that there's nothing wrong with staying true to yourself and not switching up the game. Somebody say do this and look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at all. And see, I'll be totally honest with you. I mean, I'm still, for all intents and purposes, a local artist, man. I do this, primarily within the confines of DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And, I mean, I could attribute that to, you know, being true to myself and not selling out. But really, you know, in the pretense of my life and the way that it's gone, you know, I've kind of been my own biggest roadblock at times, you know, when it comes to, you know, moving on to bigger success. But even with that being what it is, man, I'm still very grateful for, you know, not only the success, so to speak, that I've had, but just for, you know, the years and lifelong fans that I've been able to, you know, accumulate over the years, the people that I've come across, the artists that I've worked with, and, you know, also most importantly, the lessons that I've learned, man. And I'm at a point right now in my life that's very pivotal where, you know, I'm looking to, you know, blossom in a way that I have yet to have done so, you know, and I'll be damned if I'm going to, you know, throw a curveball on the people who have been, you know, loyal and diehard fans for the music that I've done up to now, you know, just, you know, for the sake of, you know, the illusion of success. You know, because I see success, man, as having peace within yourself and within your circle and, you know, within your family and your friends, all of your circles that you have. So, you know, to lose any of that, you know, for a bigger check or, you know, what may seem to be like a grander opportunity really is not success in itself. It's just the illusion of, you know.
Right.
That's very wise words, man, because when you look at it, you know, particularly, you know, in our bracket coming up in the game, seeing the different phases and then still being able to remain relevant, the longevity, you know, there was a blink of an eye. I know you could remember, you know, the early era, you know, just coming into it. Now you look back and it's a veteran situation, you know what I'm saying, battle tested and all that, and it's you know, that I think that, you know, how cats lack the fundamentals in the game, you know, let's say in a basketball sense, you know, that's very much true in this hip hop thing, because you know, you get away from yourself and you don't allow yourself to grow naturally and in the proper avenues and the proper venues, then you cut your fans short of that as well. Like you said, having lifelong fans, being able to show them growth, allowing them into your journey, that blood, sweat, and tears, so, you know, they feel like they got skin in the game too, and that's really what it's all about. At the end of the day, you want to be able to stand with people where you know you loved, where they got your back, you know what I'm saying, just real shit, you know what I'm saying, that's the true blessing in it. Like you said, it ain't, you know, cats get it twisted, like Bobby was saying, and you alluded to that you live a video life 24/7. Like, Rector says cut and that shit over, B. Don't get it twisted. That's not 24/7, yo. Nah.
Because life supersedes all of that, man. Like, you know, the cameras go off at some point.
Yeah,
and the antics and, you know, the moves for attention that work when the cameras are on, when you're in character mode, those things don't work in real life. You know, it's not a simple solution for real life situations and circumstances. You know, it's good for fans, it's good for entertainment, but, you know, it's just like, you know, when you're watching those commercials that come on late night on TV and those infomercials, and down in the fine print at the very bottom of the screen it says for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
These are not real life solutions to your problems. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. It's funny. It's like the dude that come on the end of the radio and talk fast. The fine print talker, that cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you ain't hear all that, you know, don't follow that, man.
Right.
Long term.
Yeah, man, that's great shit, though. It's good stuff right here, man. For real, like, you know, if you ain't comfortable all the way around, and you don't know how to turn it on, it being, you know what I'm saying, that stage presence or whatever it is, whatever it may be, you don't know how to separate that. You're right. You're gonna be running around trying to get a job. You're gonna be up in cast. You know what I'm saying? It's two different worlds, like you said, bro. But a lot of cats don't understand that, and you know, it's killing us. It's killing us. It's killing us.
Yeah, more ways than one, man. You know, on the other side, outside of the music, you could just see it in, you know, in generations of people lost. You know, be it, you know, I can't even say outside of the entertainment because it begins there too. You know what I'm saying? Just the illusion, the allure, the undereducated, miseducated, you know, it's just all across the board, man. It's all across the board, and glad to be in a position to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your music make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our music, you know, the angle and era from which we represent, and really, you know, I'm proud to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad that I missed a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was either just whack or I was late. Cool. I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that, you know, I'm, you know, the age that I am, man, and that, you know, the experience that I have, you know, and speaking particularly about the music that we do right now. I mean, I'm blessed to have seen, you know, rap music from basically, you know, not from its birth, but definitely from, you know, an infancy stage, where, you know, it was like Run DMC when I first really became aware, which was, you know, an era that really defined rap as what it is today, because prior to Run DMC, you know, rap and hip hop was totally different. You know, no disrespect to, you know, the pioneers before them, but, you know, we can be blunt about it. Just say, you know, it's pretty much, you know, some nursery rhymes over some breaks. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely turned the corner.
Right, and they turned it into, you know, the 16. You know what I mean? And the hook. And all the things, you know, that came along after that was really just a starting point with Run DMC. So, you know, from that point, I mean, you know, we really got the commercialization of our music from day one, because that was Run DMC's impact. You know, they turned rap into a viable, commercial, and sellable form of music, where before it was a side note. You know, it was a side note genre that really wasn't respected as a genre, as a force, you know, for these video channels and these radio stations to play. You know, a lot of it was totally unclear, not even unclear samples, it was just the record, you know. Niggas just put the record on, rapping over the record, you know.
Straight up.
You know, they turned it into the beat machines. I mean, there were other artists too, you know. You had Jimmy Spicer, Spoonie G, you know, like, you know, Curtis Blow, artists who was early on, you know, experimenting with original, you know, what has become known as hip hop beats. You know,
the breaks and all that.
I've seen all that's happened from then to now, man, and you know, I just use those experiences to guide me in my artistic growth and in my creative process. You know, and know that, like, before I put anything out there for my people, man, I'm gonna have it run through all the necessary filters to know that this is pure and unadulterated music right here.
Definitely got stuff for everybody, man. All ages, all, you know what I'm saying? That you're one of the most all around artists that I know. You know, I heard you do songs. I mean, from the gutters to real talk to some kid shit to, like, yo, read a book. I mean, it don't get no realer than that for me, like, cause hip hop is. I got my son is right here listening to us right now as we doing this interview. 12 years old. I told him, man, yesterday we listened to a bunch of online radio stations, and I just got done telling him, I was like, man, I can remember, you know, going and getting my first 2 tapes, Run DMC, and Tell the Leather, and LL Cool J. What was that? Radio? Gotta be. And so I'm bugging, I was like, y'all, I started telling them about Kumo D. I was with my uncle running through his tapes and stuff, and I ran across this blank tape one day. So I put it in, and it was having to be Kumo D, Go See the Doctor. And I had never heard it before. So when I heard that song, it changed everything for me. I was like, man, you can make hip hop about anything.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's beautiful about your music to me. Like, you really tap into different, you know what I'm saying, areas of life. And you go in on that topic, you know, from your work that you did with Thundercats. To, you know, cats that don't know you, maybe that's where I'm getting. I might be getting off a little bit. Let's go ahead and break real quick and play a couple tracks, and then we're gonna come back and I want to get back into that project that you work with, cats that you you want to shout out and all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
All right.
So yeah, man, y'all hang in there, man. This is GK Radio, man. We in the studio. My man K Beta, Me and my man 6 Joints, man.
You.
Yeah.
GK Radio.
One is a lesson, strike two is punish. Strike one is a lesson, strike two is punishment. Strike three is you being remembered as the one who wins. Strike one is a lesson, strike two is punishment. Strike three is you being remembered as the one who down for the count and found drowning in your own vomit. Down for the count and found drowning in your own vomit. Down for the count and found drowning in your own vomit. The gray matter in my dome is a tongue. Every thought is an explosion, energy of motion. Kinetic beta cause friction like sandpaper to make a rash break out. Straight jab, inflated mouth, hard time on planet Earth. Like I never made it out of prison in 99. Perplex your tiny mind, can't rhyme. Tongue tied like a pantomime, igniting the rhyme with the triflingest grime. True grit, spit as if I had my life on the line. Like a hostage with a knife in his spine. Held prisoner till he spills beans. The potency of a hit is enough to kill fiends. Undiluted, the one that sniff it is tranked out. The one that shoot it is numb and stiff and blanked out. Bang this, the powder is K-Beta. The liquid is anguish, the rock over okay, sober no way. Blow the whole day tripping, face dripping with enough perspiration to soak 12 sponges. Sweating like a pipe head, smoking himself lungless. Your health plunges from good to stable to serious to critical to barely above fatal. Heart attack lyrics, Betamax the black spirit. Metaphorical drugs, euphorically you hear it and bugs begin. Covering your skin, flesh bitten like the goosebumps you get. Hearing the best spitting, the best beats, the best bangers, the blessed streets. Overshadowing mediocre songs with less heat. Rotating from 10 to 6, happy hours over from 6 to sunrise. I'm in the mix.
Yeah, welcome back. This is GK Radio, man. Banging that good K-Beta. You know what I'm saying? K-Beta in the building.
Classic rockers.
Real. I know we left off, man, last time. You know what I'm saying? I want you to shout out a couple of, the peoples, man, because you got a lot of them, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely want to give a big shout out, to my brother Khalid, man. Really the first, dude that I sat down, across from him at a table. We each had our pen and pads, man, and started sharpening our swords together, and that was back in like 1996, man, when we crossed paths for the first time. And, it was my first rap partner, man, my best friend, and throughout music and in life in general, man, we've come so far. And I want to shout him out. Definitely I want to give a shout out to Overrock, Slim C, and Featherweight, and that would make up the Thundercats with myself included. My first real crew. We was a group, man, for about 6 years together making music. It really, there was during that time that I really learned the ins and outs of the studio process. Going from the cypher and the jail yards and everything, and taking all of that, up to that point into a studio and become a professional, and it was with those guys that I learned how to become a professional. So I want to shout them out, man. Definitely want to give much love to my man Jay Shriller and Infamous Chris, two guys who were very instrumental in me becoming, the artist that I am on stage. Shriller and myself really, go back to about 99. We really created a lot of our first tracks in our life together. I sat there and watched him make his first beat, and subsequently recorded a song to it. You know what I'm saying? Like those kinds of experiences, man, are timeless as well as priceless. And definitely my crew today, man, the cats that I'm making these moves with, my man Lalo, my man Sketch M, and lyricist, the whole Interloop Records, man. And I want to shout out all the extended fam, man, people that I've grown with as a man and as an artist over the years. Of course, my man DJ Olo, where, we go back to, bedroom mixtapes, man, and house parties and park parties and parties at the firehouse, man. Fairfax Main Street, the real good times, man, and You know, these were the people that, you know, I had these first time experiences, man, because, you know, when I was 19 years old, you know, I was serving a few years in the pen, man, and I was just writing raps, really like writing my first songs. And during that time, and I had never imagined myself, you know, having fans or, you know, releasing a project with my face and name on it with, you know, 16 songs that I wrote. You know what I mean? And people actually tossing up money for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all of these brothers, man, have been very instrumental in that whole, you know, process, man, and everything that's transpired from then and now. I'm more than thankful and grateful for the ups and the downs, the understandings and the misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying?
All makes you stronger.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I'm definitely bringing the Shout Out records back, you know, for the new album. Because I think, you know, that's something that I missed from the old school, from the early 90s and late 80s, man, when, you know, we used to have that funky shout-out record at the end of the album, man. You know what I'm saying? And be creative with it and stuff, man. But, you know, it's like, you know, you devoting 3 to 4 minutes of what is essentially an hour of the time that you have to get your point across to your potential fan base, and setting that side of time to give props and give thanks to the people who helped you get to where you are, and are working along with you to where you all are going collectively, you know?
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'm telling you, gotta have that, man. You gotta have, you know, the loyal cats that are gonna be there, man. For real, you gotta have it, man, in this game. So yeah, man, and that's something else, man. You know, what else? You know, we being 6 Ghetto Kings fans, you know, we one of your biggest fans too, my man DJ Olo, our DJ over there, man, him too, man. You know, we fans of y'all, so you know what I'm saying. We all came up together doing it. So you know what I mean, it's just beautiful to look back. You know, I mean, we're looking back and then to see where we at now. You know, bigger and brighter things to come. But it's just great. It's just great. It's just great to be here. You know, here we are in an interview. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, well, no, it just don't get no better than that, you know. So, like, tell me this, man, a couple, this is something else off the first segment, like, let these people know, man, that, you know, the cat you was listening to coming up.
Coming up?
Yeah.
Man, I was listening to so much, man. You know, it was a point in time when, you know, you could basically go to the record store and get whatever, man. Like, you know, I mean, it's like I could state the obvious. You know, I'm in my mid-30s, man. So, you know, I mean, there's, you know, the whole Rakim, Slick Rick, Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, EPMD, NWA, Too Short, so on and so forth. But, you know, we didn't really have like a real, what you would call an underground back then, man. So right there, everybody was on major labels for the most part back then. Even the artists who weren't selling as much as, I mean, nobody was really selling like that up until, you know, NWA and MC Hammer, man, you know, niggas wasn't really going platinum like that, you know? So, you know, you had, you know, alongside those people that I mentioned, you know, you had like a Dr. Ice and King Son and King T, Solo, you know what I'm saying? Paul like Teachers, Brand Nubian, you know? And I was listening to all that, man. It's like, that's what I mean by being blessed to have seen rap evolve so much over the years, because we had mediums like Yo MTV Rap. There was absolutely no bias back then.
That's right.
You turn on the radio now and there's definitely a bias. You know, there's a certain groove and a certain pitch that all this music seems to stay within in order to get play on the radio.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, back then it wasn't really like that. So it's like I had, you know, the ability to be a fan of, you know, Redman the same way I was a fan of Spice One.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Ghetto Boys came out, and see, that's what I mean. It's like you had the Dirty South thing that blew up in the early 2000s, but prior to that, I was already exposed to the fact that there was dope music coming out. The Ghetto Boys came out in 90 for me, pretty much. And then I was turned on to Houston having music. So then there was Sisu and Asari X. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, these type of artists that, man, you know, 9 times out of 10, nigga I ask on the street ain't gonna know what he's talking about.
Right.
You know? because that was the very beginning of the independent label in music. You know, and before you had brothers like Luke and TDC, there was really no independent rap labels like that. You had indie rock labels, but they were the ones that really gave birth to that whole movement in rap music, man. So I have a very broad scope of the music that I listen to, and it goes beyond rap music. It's just speaking specifically about rap. I encourage, cats today, there's nothing wrong with, being a fan of all of these different types of sounds, because it is all hip hop, man. That's why I applaud these young artists like A$AP Rocky, who, being from where he's from, he's basically genre bending within a genre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get to listen, So that's where we come from. So it's like, I challenge a lot of the cats with my age, man, to not be such a prude and not be such a quote-unquote purist. To realize that everything comes full circle, man, and things move in cycles. And the things that are happening now, man, there's a whole new generation of artists, man, who are really opening up the scope of what hip-hop used to dictate that this is what it has to be, and saying that it can be anything you want it to be because there is no limit to your creative force,
Absolutely. It's funny you say that, because the fact that it has to be stated that there is no limit to your creative ability just shows why, the fact that it's lacking. Because you pick up a album nowadays, and it's been like this for a while. You might get, 8 songs out of 16 that go like that, or that you can even maybe tolerate, besides the single. When at the time you described earlier, everybody was coming out, and although they was on major labels, the whole movement was coming up. So it wasn't an underground, it was the whole underground, just coming above ground for the first time. And back in that time, you could buy an album and listen to the whole thing because it was all just new and it was all creative. I mean, from a fucking, from Biz and Picking Boogers to an MC Light joint, or Stop the Violence joint. Any of that from that time. There was no lack of tough, educated, party, silly shit, and it didn't matter. You're gonna get all your kicks through this sound. You know what I'm saying? And you can definitely tell something has been tweaked because the frequency is definitely different. Like you said, it's a pitch. For those who know music, or you fucking with your programs and shit, when the shit is out and it's clipping and you gotta tune it up and EQ it. Like that's what's happening with the whole music. And when that shit spike like that, motherfuckers be kirked out, just dumb. They don't even know where they going. Like, so the sound that, like you said, everything comes back in cycles. What we're poised here to do, in this movement, is just bring everybody right back into the fold, into that golden era vibe. I was hollering at some of my homies the other day at a show, and just letting them know, don't trip off, having different acts come through, because it's supposed to be that. Friendly competition is fantastic. You need that, because what's not for one is for the other, and you want to have that diversity. You know what I'm saying? And just to bring it full circle, being able to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? We all understand this is entertainment, and although I entertain, I enjoy being entertained as well. You know what I mean? Keeping the love there, keeping the respect there. Everybody can enjoy that experience. That's what this whole thing is about. If you want to be in the loop. Some motherfuckers fuck around and chase fame and can't even enjoy it. You lose your whole fucking life. You a whole different person with that shit. Fuck that.
Right. And that's gonna put a damper on your energy, man. It's gonna put a damper on your ability to create. Unless you have an intense focus, because there's gonna be pressure. And that stems from, see, the reason why we discussing this right now even is because we have a love, undying love for what we do and for this music, and that same love is something that, is gonna bring about a certain amount of pressure, a pressure to do well, a pressure to maintain, a pressure to grow and to exceed expectations. And it's no different from, you know, a marriage or fatherhood or a job or creating your own business. You know what I mean? Like, these are things that we do out of a desire to succeed, out of a desire to grow, and out of pure love. And that love is what keeps you going, you know. But not only does it keep you going, but being in love is understanding in its highest form. It also allows you to put pressure in perspective, to put, you know, roadblocks in perspective, to put all of these things in their proper perspective, because you know that at the end of the day, you have to plan for these things. Because these are the things that stand between you and your ultimate goal.
You have to plan, you have to prepare.
Right, you have to be prepared, you know. So it's like it's of the utmost necessity, man, to be prepared for these things, because otherwise you're going to get crossed up, you're going to get frustrated, and what it's going to do ultimately, without the proper preparation, is you are not going to love it as much as you used to. And in the case of something that is, you know, a lifelong commitment, you're not going to love it as much as you need to. You know.
Good point, man. I'm glad you brought that up, K-Baby, man, because that's something that definitely needs. I think that's where I was coming at with my first question to you when I was talking about the youngsters, and you know, because we kind of been there, man. Not saying that we ain't like these cats think, you know what I'm saying? What making it is, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Being comfortable with yourself, being comfortable with your life. Your family should be first. You know, so if none of that is right, there's no way you're going to be able to succeed in anything anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great point, man. But yeah, man, I want to pass this thing back to DJ Olo, man. I'm trying to hit so much trash, yo.
Yeah, man. Olo, cut it up, man.
Yeah, your girl favorite DJ, yo. You on GK Certified Radio with Bob on 6 joints.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned in. GK Radio.
Who would never get to form anything close to a unique thought, a brand branch on the tree of life snapped off, compelled to seek advice, seeing right through a mother's calculated reluctance to get involved. She was baited and sucked in from when the girl first brought him by, and she caught a vibe, but never thought the prize. She could only wonder why her only daughter, who now is a grown woman, couldn't figure it out on her own. That with or without a man, she alone can't afford to reject a gift from the hands of the Lord and expect to ever know peace. Unheard but felt without one word. One night before deciding she and hers will be straight, got a period a little less than a week late. God.
Yeah, more bangers from my man K Beta.
Dang it.
Yes, sir. Love it, love it, love it. Can't wait for Thursday, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm really looking forward to this, man. Like I said, I haven't done any shows in quite a while. You know, it's gonna be a really good time, man. I'm gonna step out there. I'm gonna hit y'all with some of the new stuff that I've been working on.
Can't
you
wait.
know, from what I got coming up for y'all here soon, and you know, it's gonna be a great time, man. Definitely.
I get hyped right around this time of the weekend, and then usually these interviews do it to me.
Yeah, everybody asking, they want to know who's next on deck. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward.
Definitely a good look, man, over there at Parker, man. Shout out to them, man, because they giving us this spot to, you know what I'm saying, let these youngers make it big, man. So big ups to Parker, man, my man Dave, Helen, Gina, Brittany, Abe, Jacob, man, everybody, every last one of y'all. I got you, man. I'm sorry, man. I love y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing this. It ain't even about us, man. It's all about these youngers, man. You know, you know, need a spot to, you know, just everybody got stuff on their chest. A lot of times, you know what I mean, hip hop gets a bad name because, you know, it comes off negative sometimes, but a lot of times, you know, cats, they just hype. Some of them are hyped just to be on the mic. Some of them, that's their true story. That's what they saw growing up. Or they saw their man, you know, and a lot of people don't understand that. But, you know, that kind of goes back to what you were saying, man, you know. But, you know, just, I don't know.
I mean, but for people that don't know and that's really trying to know what that's about, it's just like you. The shit you go through on your day-to-day basis. You know, some people go in the room by themselves and just scream, you know, and they get it off and they good and they go, you know, elsewhere. Some people take the time to formulate a thought in a rhythmic format and express it. Yep. It's an art form, and I think that needs to really, you know, be held high. It's an art form. You know, you're dealing with artists. Some better than others, but artists nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done finger painting. You start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. It's really an art form, and it's a culture, and it's, you know, it's not going anywhere. It's really not. You see it permeating every aspect of, you know, society on a daily basis. Everywhere you turn, it's hip hop in some form or another. You know, so there's no need to fear it. People don't be like that. Embrace it, cause it's here and it's coming.
Yeah.
It's here.
It definitely is.
I know with mine. I know when I get it too aggressive sometimes. With my stuff, I know it was like a bad time for me. I wasn't happy at that time. So why I'm gonna go write, you know what I'm saying, some happy shit that's
real life.
Now not being real to myself. So
real life. You absolutely have to express that, and this is you know, for a lot of people, a lot of young people, male and female, across every race, it's the only outlet that they may have, if not in general, you know, in the whole broader perspective of their life situation, but at that very moment, that's the only way they know how to get that off. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And if you don't love it, then just respect it.
Definitely.
Yes. Yeah, man, like that's my point. Just big ups to Buckle for giving us this platform to let these cats get on, man. 'Cause that's good.
Yeah, we gonna have a damn good time in that joint come Thursday.
That's my man K Beta gonna be up in the joint. We got Empuls, Lord Better, and Yellow Kings.
Yeah.
That's a sick lineup, man.
I'm so glad y'all rocking this joint, man.
Anything that
It's been way too long, man. Yeah.
Be our pleasure to rock with you.
Vice versa, man.
We gonna bring some couple new tracks for you, catch stuff you ain't heard. So yeah. Definitely, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this thing back to DJ Olo. I know we get, I don't know, time wise, I know we're getting pretty close or whatever, but definitely y'all hang in, y'all stay tuned in, man. I'm gonna pass this off to DJ Olo. We're gonna come back and get this wrap up with my man K Baylor. You know what I mean?
GK Certified Radio.
I'm forever high stress, yet from the point of focus I will never digress. Bet it all on beta ball lands on the red 7. For my grandmother resting her head in heaven. I get ahead letting what I learned take bloom until the day room's made soon. They'll approve a June day will move me to take a truly deserved break from the rat race. Take a number, catch a few rays, wonder what it's all about. Phone full of missed calls, I give them all a shout with the mass text like glad I was on your mind. Midday, sure to find sheet on the orange line. I leave it all behind, seeking the all divine. I make it hard to find me when I'm on the grind, reaching the all-time high, ride in the escalator up street level, live in the flesh. With the family, with the family.
Yeah, we back here at GK Radio in studio. My man 6 Joints and K Beta. Hey.
Yeah, yo, you know, we holding it down. GK Certified Radio.
Yeah.
So real up, K, man, before we get out of here, man, I know you shouted out all the peoples and all that, man. Give the people, you know, if there's any sites or anything you need to get out there for them to get to your material. I know you said just put your name in, it's pretty much fine. Right?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, basically, man, just get at me on Twitter. You know, I keep all the links fresh up there. Anytime something new comes out, I post it up there, you know. So, you know, that's basically the easiest way. I mean, there's various websites, you know, that you can go to. I mean, I'm on Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, even, you know, MySpace, you know, everything. But, you know, like basically you get at me on Twitter, K_Beta, K_BETA. Real simple, you know, give me a shout, you know, whatever, man. And that's where I keep the information fresh. You know, the second that it's available right there. It's just as simple as clicking a link, man. You know, you can go and get that 89 to 09 mixtape I did with my man DJ Alizé for free. Just pop it in, just pop 89 to 09 in your search bar, man, and it'll come right up. And you know, I definitely got, you know, my last album, Inglorious Beta, is available on iTunes, Amazon, all that good stuff. And if you see me in the streets, I'm pretty sure I'll have a copy for you to put in your hand, man, all for the low price of $10. You dig?
Word. That's what's up. Definitely get at my man. Yes, sir. Definitely get at my man, bro. This movement is serious. It's for real. Any artist trying to get at us, man, get at my man 6 Joints. He's hard to find, man. He's very hard to find, man.
Yeah, please get at him.
He's fine, man. He's really easy to locate. Nothing else. We had 510 East Market Street, Leesburg every Thursday at Buffalo Sports Cafe.
Yeah.
But then welcome to come down, man. You know, great crowd over there, man. We do it up every Thursday. So
come be entertained, man. Be entertained. Enjoy yourself. Get your network on. Poly a little something. Might scoop up a little money. You know, do what you do, ladies. Come through looking right. My man DJ Olo, he gonna spend something for you. You gonna get your twirl on, all that. You know, we got something for everybody, man. It's a really beautiful thing, man. The weather breaking real right. It's hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just come through and let's get it in. Let's get it in like them good old days.
And that's what we're gonna do. Loudoun County, don't miss out, man. A lot of my homies I ain't seen in a minute, man. Out through Sterling, Leesburg, Lansdowne, Ashburn, all that good stuff, man. It's making it real easy for y'all niggas this time, man. So, you know, come on out. We're gonna have a great time. All, you know, Herndon, Reston, everybody, man. You know, I done walked all the streets, man. So, you know, I want to see all y'all out there, man. Cause it's gonna be a real special event Thursday night at Bunkers, Leesburg.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. That's a great show, man. This GK radio thing too, man. You know, it's right here, man. You want your music played, we got a radio station. You know what I'm saying?
It's not hard.
Was it hard for you, K Beta? Was it hard for you to get to do any of this?
No, it's not hard at all, man. Y'all brothers got a real efficient machine rolling right here, man. And that's because, you know, we ain't dealing with no robots right here. We dealing with real people.
Right.
You know, real people, real dedication, man. And it ain't hard, man. It's only as hard as you make it up for yourself.
Word up. Couldn't have put it no better, man.
My man, 6 Joyce, SISJOINTS on Facebook, man.
Yeah, and Twitter. At Twitter, get at me with that, man.
Yeah, for real, man. My joints up there, mine's under my real name is there, BDENEY. Just look me up, and we'll be more than happy to put y'all, man, in the loop, man. I mean, we don't discriminate, you know. If you love hip hop, we're gonna do our best to work with you, man.
That's all it is, man. It's good people over here. And it's about this music, man. It's about, you know, putting people in a position to take a step further in fulfilling their dreams. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing.
It's all about, man. And that's when I want to shout out my man DJ Olo, man, for real, man. God bless you, man, for helping us get this everything off the ground, man, for real. So without your insight, state of mind too, man.
The DJ saved my life.
Telling you. Great, man. But it's, you know, it's just great for us that we can come together. We all in a different aspect. You know, we all got different talents, you know, and it was meant to happen.
Yeah, the team is brolic right now, you know?
It was meant to happen. And the artists that we got, man, these dudes, these are some of the most talented dudes that I've had the pleasure of working with. I'm not just saying that because we work with them, but we got young cats that are 18, 19 years old all the way up, man. And like I said, we don't discriminate, so man, feel free to get at us, man. And you know, be serious about your art, man. We got to
and don't wait too long, man. Slots is filling up left and right. We working on a few other things this summer. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get plugged in, you gotta get at us.
Couple new venues and all that too, man. So y'all got, you know, it's about to take off, man. I don't think people really know what's about to happen, but they gonna see it.
Yeah, they gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna perform, man.
They better gonna bring it to them first hand Thursday, you know.
Big smack.
That's okay, man. I just want to thank you for, man, taking the time to sit down with us. Is there anything else you need to get on before we get up out of here?
Man, that's it, man. Big shout out to Ghetto Kings, man. I appreciate y'all having me on the show. You know, it's been a really great time, man. You know, it's always good to build with the brothers and build with the gods. You know, and I just want to say peace to the gods and earth and all the stars and children in the universe. K Beta, y'all.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in to today's show, man. GK Certified Radio. I'm your host, Big Bob Long in studio with my man 6 Joints and K Beta.
Yeah, GK Certified Thursdays, GK Certified Radio. Y'all know what it is.
Man, DJ Olo on the 1 and 2 today. Got my man Empuls in the studio today, man. You know what I'm saying? My man, family right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming out to party with us this Thursday at Bunkers Sports Cafe, 510 East Market Street. You know what I mean?
Live spot in Leesburg.
Yes, sir. Got things
at least when we're there.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. It's a little bit good, but you guys
Life, man. Everything. I can't complain. And, when I do, ain't nobody listening. My little trip to urgent care. I'm still living. I'm still strong. I'm still standing.
Yeah, like with life, what I'm saying? You never know, man. You never know what's, from day to day, man. It's just good to have you up in this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? We had my man K Beta up in the joint, my man Empuls stop through, in the process. So we're gonna knock both of these cats out today. So enjoy the show, man, for real. Empuls, go ahead and give them the rundown, man, and let them know, who you are, how long you've been around, or the only thing you want to get off your chest, the crew.
Yeah. Empuls, ugliest nigga in the game, library thug. Representing Stonemaker Music Works since like 2002. It's my little imprint that I started. Linked up with Man Bites Dog 2005. As far as official affiliations, that's probably the roster right there. But definitely GK Extended Fam. Got my Assassin Camp crew. I got my Delaware Massive, my Maryland folk. People's all over the place. You know what I mean? I've been doing it long enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't know, there's too many cowbells to think of the exact date and time and all that.
It's all good. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? Try to get you familiar with the fans, that's all.
I gotta do a quick plug, man, because I'm excited myself about this show. Very rarely am I entertained, am I excited about the cats I'm on the bill with. Usually it's like, oh, that dude and so-and-so, I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna kill him. I'm worried about killing my set because we got K Beta, one of my favorite performers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like as far as solo cats go.
Crazy energetic.
Yeah, exactly. Just a real dude too. And then we got L Beta, Lord Beta, you know what I mean? Mr. Bird, whatever you want to call him. Real good dude, known him for a long time. Real excited about that. And of course, Ghetto King's actually doing the set, not just hosting, filling in, the spots in the cypher. Like, in the cypher too. With all in the building. I'm gonna try and keep up, you know what I mean? But
whatever. We go through it.
MC, anybody planning on coming out and getting a cypher, have your bars ready.
Yeah, man.
Nobody's gonna punk you, nobody's gonna make you feel bad, but you will embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
Like, don't get up there timid, don't be holding the mic all far away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't be shook. Because, you scared to say you're scared.
It's real shit.
Yeah. I just had to throw that out there, man. Like, I very rarely am I excited.
Right.
Speaking of which, shouts to TRN, man.
Yeah. Last week was good.
Top ramen noodles.
Not chill, man. Them dudes, man. I told people before, man, they my favorite rap duo, man.
Yeah.
And their producer, VE, man. He's, first of all, like you said about K-Bay, great person. This dude, VE, great dude, man. Great dude.
We had the illest conversation. I came up to him while he was on stage. I was like, I fuck with your beats and you're a problem. And he had heard me during the cypher. And he was like, I like you too, So we didn't talk too much when he's on stage.
Right.
As soon as he got on stage, I came up and I told Sinistar and naturally, y'all did your thing. And then I went over to V and I was like, I fuck with your beats. He's like, what's your favorite one?
Right. Oh yeah. He gonna call you out.
Yeah, he called me out. And I was like, honestly, man, they were all good.
Yeah.
I didn't hear one song go, okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we stand outside. He's only been in the States for 9 years. I know people from all different countries been in it, almost their whole life and don't speak good English.
Right.
And my man spoke better than cats I talk to all the time.
Yeah.
And one of the first things he said was, I get to the States in 2003, I hear the hip hop in 2004, but I guess somebody played Nelly or some shit, and he was like, that's not real.
Right.
And then he heard They Reminisce Over You, and he's like, that's what I want to do. I want to make that every day.
And that shit in an interview we did.
Yeah, man. I was like, I already fuck with you.
Yeah.
Even if I hadn't heard you, I like your energy. You get a real fire. You know what I mean? He learned English to talk hip hop.
That's right.
I didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was born in America. I don't even speak good. I don't speak King's English, but that's a good dude. I look forward to working with him and all of them. Just nothing personal against the MCs.
Right.
I'm an MC. I look for beats.
Right.
So as far as producers, I've been looking for some new people.
Exactly.
I got that. He's in the Rolodex. I finally found him on Facebook and all that. Got the social media link going.
That's what this is all about, bro. I'm telling you, man, is bringing cats together that's serious about what they do, you know, with Olo got the whole beat conductor thing popping right now, man.
Which I was privileged. I was privileged to perform at that.
Right.
It was I think the Temple, or Tara Temple, and I want to say Alexandria. I'm not really familiar with that area, but you know, Olo gave me directions. Like I got lost. Like I rode with some other cats, and you know, he's like making sure I'm on the way. I mean, this man like 1,000 things to do.
Yeah.
You know, make sure I get there. He's like, "Are you good? You need water?" You know, send me over to the bar. And you know, we got a good team, man.
Yeah,
you know, and even the cats that come through, you know, we
add on, love it. You know what I mean? So definitely, man, stick around. You know, we got Russell, right? Carlisle. I mean, a bunch of cats that you gotta meet. I don't know if you met them yet, but these dudes are incredible artists. I mean, from a production standpoint, man, even Russell, he signed, so.
I think he was he competed in the beat conductor.
Yeah,
nice.
That's right. Yeah. That's the same one.
Yeah. Okay. No, I got to talk to him too. He was a good dude too.
Yeah, he right that front too. So
really.
Yeah. It's crazy right now, man. So that's what this is all about, folks. You know, giving cats, putting cats in a position to network with dudes in this area that they can build with, and they're on that same level. You know, like you said, you will MC. And you know, MC need a producer. Producers need MCs. So you know, it's great right now.
And we all need DJs.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to DJ Olo.
Gotta big up DJ Olo, man. Your girl fit the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Real hip hop. Speaking of this,
let's get into
real hip hop all the time. You can show up with your little requests. You want to hear your little Young Money, your little Maybach shit. You can go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I'll put it out there. Drake and all them know. I be going at him on Twitter. Rick Ross be blocking me every week. I be going at Diddy and stuff. Like I don't fuck with them. I'm not down with Waka Flocka. That's why I fuck with DJ Olo.
Right.
And that's what it is.
He won't play it, yo. I'm telling you, man, he won't play it, yo. I'm telling you. Hip hop is bigger than what a lot of people think it is. For real, because I mean, McKay made an interview earlier, the same thing, man. We got to the topic of, we got to talking about, you know, just how back in the day, how hip hop was just so, everything was just raw. You had the Slick Bricks, you had the EPMDs,
your LOD, and like Kumo D and everything.
Run DMC. He brought up Run DMC. He was like, Run DMC was the cat that, they really started making cats on that shit, like, for real, like this, right? This is my 16.
And shout out to Rick Rubin as well, because when they were raw as shit,
right?
And Rick was like, hey, look, I know music, you guys know lyrics. We're gonna, you know what I mean? Let's create a formula. Jam Master Jay, of course. Again, like we just said, MCs need producers, producers need MCs, and everybody needs DJs.
That's right.
So there you go.
That's it, wow. We're gonna get into some DJ Olo spinning my man Empuls track, yo. For real, yo. Y'all stick around. About to pass this joint on. This is GK Radio with Empuls on 5 Long.
You need it.
Yeah.
Little old school, with a little of your honor and the same time. That's what our new director all about.
Yeah. The quick introduction Empuls, the name is. The quick introduction Empuls, the name is. The quick introduction Empuls, the name is that famous rap writer, staying nicer than your latest. Straighten facts out, making room because my brain is packed. Rain is saturated, all my life suggests you play the back. Made a lack of patience in my face, say something to you. I'm like Leatherface, a simple man that loves to booyaka shot. Shock the world with static elect. I'm like Leatherface, a simple man that loves to do your booyaka shot. Shock the world with static elect. Burning the back of your neck, earning my status respect. Booyaka shot. Shock the world with static elect. Burning the back of your neck, earning my status respect. Booyaka shot. Shock the world with static elect. Burning the back of your neck, earning my status respect. Flattering gets you nowhere but the deals, Nick. Polish your turf beats, I'm slipping on the ill shit. They opened the books, decided I'm a made man. Blinded by my future cause I look stupid in Ray-Bans or Oakleys. Wrote these lyrics with no second thought. thought. Never clog my ear with any info that the devil taught. Bring the spark, fire with me at the strangest hearts. Afraid of the dark parts, inspired by my language arts. Yeah, inspired by my language arts. 1, 2, inspired by my language arts. Stone, mate, inspired by my A quick introduction, Impulse, the name is that. Famous rap writer, staying nicer than your latest track. Bringing facts out.
Yeah, welcome back. GK Radio, live and all, my man Empuls. You know what I mean? And my man K Beta. Earlier we got my man Empuls today, you know what I'm saying? Empuls, K Beta, Lord Better, and GK at Bunker Sports Cafe this Thursday.
I know this is gonna sound arrogant as shit, right? All those names, that line up for free, mind you.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
real
saying?
talk.
Like, okay, I mean, motherfuckers waste money to go see one person do like, you know, a little 20-minute set and whatever else, and drive to the city, drive out of state. You getting all this for free. Like Rock the Bell, everybody talking about Rock the Bell. They got a bunch of slum ass people performing this year. The cats are gonna pay $300, go hang out in a crowd of cats, people touch on each other, being all sweaty. We got a beautiful venue, you know what I mean? Wide open parking lot, right? Plenty of space, you know what I mean? Some serious dudes for free. For free. All you gotta do is make sure you tip your bartender. You know, peace to the staff over there, bunkers, you know what I mean? But like I said, if I wasn't performing, I'd still be that's how serious it is.
I love hip hop, dude. Like sometimes I don't understand like where people be at. Like what y'all be doing? I'm just be sitting at home and doing nothing sometimes. Like I mean, we right here now, so I mean, we say it every week. We're good and everything, all that. I'm not saying that for that reason. I'm saying it because
and love to all the people that come out.
Yeah, definitely that. But where the hip hop heads at? Like for real, like this week's show is definitely gonna be the best show that you're gonna see there on any genre. Really, like you getting K-Beta. To do with DMV's Artist of the Year more than once.
I was gonna say twice. More than once.
More than once.
And probably should have been more than that.
Yeah. I mean, school's busy, man. Stay busy, you know.
Elvetta, who's been, I mean, he hosts Beat Conductor joints. I mean, he got freestyles on there. Just did what the record was like last year, Return to Thorough. I mean, multiple albums, quality material. You know, GK. Holding down Loud in Leesburg or whatever since I was a youth. You know what I mean? And then you got the Bama Impulse. You know what I mean? You think he fly and all that. I mean, like, the ugliest nigga in the game. You know what I mean? Like, girls be trying to holler at him, like, dudes just like, that nigga ugly. Which is cool because I'm not really big on dudes thinking I'm handsome anyway. You know, but you know, we got professionalism, energy. You know, just like tactical raw hip hop. That's even a genuine phrase, you know what I mean? And this is the realest show Loudoun County has ever seen.
Yeah, it is. It's like, gonna be epic.
Which I know is extremely arrogant to say, but I'm not conceited, I'm convinced.
Right. I mean, it's not because it's not all about you, though, folks. There ain't even no arrogance about it. It's 4 different groups. You know what I'm saying? And all of us respect each other on the same level. You know what I mean? We all enjoy each other's music on the same level. And we don't, it's just because we're hip hop. And that's all I'm saying, like where they at, you know what I mean? But man, we in the studio with my man Empuls. This is my cousin, yo, for real. So
like
this is right. So this is real shit right here. You know, back in the day, I don't know if y'all, a lot of these people that are keeping up with GK Radio now probably didn't catch it, you know, the first little go around. That was practice. But you know, I had a chance to interview him before, and you know. And we was talking about just what he said earlier, you know what I'm saying? He was young when he was doing this and all that, but you know, I can remember him coming to my grandmother's house. I got raised by my grandmother. My great-grandmother actually raised me. So, so rest in peace, Mimo, you know what I'm saying? My man, Post would come through with my cousin Tim lived with us. And, you know, it was a regular thing, you know what I mean? And it's just funny that we here now, you know, probably 20 years later.
Like actually, like
20 years later, you know, and you know, but it's great. It's growth. It's progress. It's You know what I mean? And that alone right there, folks, is it makes me proud of the fact that I didn't stop doing any of this. It gave me more appreciation of the fact, like when you were doing your thing out here in the bird, out in Martinsburg, you know, the firehouse and all the thing you was doing, like you saying, yo man, you over here.
Right.
Bang, we gonna see what these young niggas is doing. You know what I mean? Like
I remember like
that's all y'all was part of this back
but see, but you know, there's a lot of like negative and vicious cycles out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this is a positive one.
Right.
People rarely get to see. It's like it's a perfect circle as opposed to like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I shouldn't say perfect, but you know what I mean? Y'all did your thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I was trying to be all over the place. Like it wasn't really a concentrated effort.
Right.
It was like actually Beta, if I remember correctly, we had a conversation like 2005, 2006 when I first started going out to the city. And you know, and I was like, I'm trying to be big DC, you know. He's like, you gonna drive an hour out here. You know what I mean? Like when everybody's focused on go-go and not hating on the city at all. I love people out there. It was only like I basically was rocking on like U Street. You know what I mean? Like those places. Anywhere else I went, you know, it wasn't much of a crowd. And I was saying to him, like, you know, back where I'm at, I'm the only one trying to do it. I think other cats have done it, but right now, like,
ain't nothing going on.
Especially in 2006, everybody was trying to, like, you know, the brokest niggas in the world was like talking all this champagne money stuff.
Right.
Which if that's how you live, get it how you live.
Yeah. I'm
not personally impressed, but there's a market for that.
Obviously.
You know, maybe it's a little unbalanced. So speaking of, you know, because back in the day, there were the cash rappers, there were even Slick Rick. He talked about how, you know, he was a paid cat out there and all the broke bum peasants. Yeah. But his records, Great Adventures of Slick Rick was not about how much money he had. You know what I mean? And classic, exactly. And for example,
young world.
Right. I mean, even the list goes on. I don't know, I can start quoting shit, but those are the records that made me want to rap, which is why I feel messed up, especially because we got youngsters within a few feet.
Right.
I don't know what makes them want to rap. You know, like I grew up like wanting to be bigger and better. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be Great Adventures of Empuls. That was my name then. I think I was Sweet Pea or some corny. You know what I mean? Like, so I started around when I was 9. I think I took the nickname my mom gave me. You know what I mean? But it was records like that, Run DMC and all that made me want to rap. So when I turn on the radio and I hear Drake and I hear these other, you know, rappers, I'm using quotation marks just so y'all know because I don't really respect that. With that being said, what are these 8, 9-year-olds looking up to now? It's like they want, you know, they're wearing these skinny jeans, half off. Real quick, I'm sorry, I gotta get on that. I didn't mean to, but let's keep it. Anyone who has done time or knows anyone who's done time, when you wear tight pants, with your shirt tucked in your boxers, you know what that's saying. You're not saying you're hard. You're saying I'm available. Just put it out there. I know I just upset a lot of people. That's fine. I've been known to do that. But you know, it is what it is. Dress comfortable. I mean, I don't care what you wear. But
this is not the first time on GK Certified Radio where skinny jeans come up.
And I'm saying, like, I have pants that fit. You know what I mean? You can't see the veins in my legs. And like, no, real talk. I was out with all right, quick story. I'm out with my girl. She bought me a couple of t-shirts at H&M, which I'd never even been in this store, okay? You got these dudes with these gigantic cubic zirconias in their hair, you know, little tattoos and all that, like trying to look tough. Shopping in the girls section, okay? I'm not trying to sound homophobic. I'm all about equality, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to, you know, whoever you're in love with, that's whatever you believe in is peace. But when did it become G? To shop in the women's section. Like, I seen dudes bigger than me wearing clothes my little daughter wouldn't wear. You know what I mean? Peace to my kid. And that's where it all comes from. Like, I've worked with children. Impulse love the kids. I'm just like Wu-Tang. I'm for the, you know, Puppy is good, but Impulse for the children. I can't look at a 15-year-old boy wearing a 10-year-old girl's pants and not be like, come on. Like, who influenced that? And Lil Wayne, all these dudes, like, I went to Europe in 2000, right before 9/11. The way they're dressing with the scarves and the tight pants and the shirts that you can like see their heartbeat in, that's how the gay guys in Italy were dressing in 2000. So if that's what's street now, then I'm not street. I don't want anything to do with it. just dress comfortable, be yourself. That's what, again, to revolve back around. Hip hop has always been about be yourself, not grafting off the next man.
Right.
In my opinion.
Hey, yo, I agree. Yo, the same thing. Yo, it's like the Beta interview all over me, yo. Like, I can remember in the 80s, 90s when Kwame's Polka Dot.
Oh man.
You know, it was cool to be original, right? And now it's not cool when you're original. You have to be stat quo,
Right.
to get heard, and that's
sad.
It's sad.
It is sad.
It is.
Because even Kwame and them, even that got played out. He didn't play it out. You know what I mean? But then Cat started, it was like, oh, I gotta go get the super bright yellow, you know, parachute pants. And that's hip hop now.
Right.
I'm gonna put the little part, right. I'm gonna put the little part in my hair. Yeah. And you know, like I remember when the whole native tongues thing jumped off. They didn't all get together and go, let's wear flowers, let's do that. That's what they were doing. You know what I mean? Like De La Soul and they didn't grow up in the same neighborhood as Tribe Called Quest, but they all met after making music. You know, which again is, you know, building a collective like we're trying to do. You know, all
like mine, man.
Exactly, man.
Like mine.
A alike, B alike, therefore we see alike. And all the artists that are going to be on the show this Thursday at Bunkers 510 East Market Street, I've met over the course of the last 9-10 years, and I fucked with all of them the day we met, except for Beta. I have to tell the story. No.
Y'all two animated cast though. I can see that.
And the way we met, I won't put Homeboy on blast, but we met through somebody I don't think either one of us speak to anymore.
Okay.
I was doing a show. I was headlining the show for Man White Dog, the record label on This other cat was performing. It wasn't supposed to be an open mic that night. Beta came up to me because Beta hungry. This is in Fairfax. This is his backyard. He came up and was like, yo, you know, I'm trying to get on the mic. I told him, I was like, look, it's not an open mic. I'm not in charge. I'm just hosting and performing. You know, but that's not how we're doing this. I'm going on next. I'm in my zone. I'm ready to go. So then this other cat jumps on stage and introduces Beta.
Okay.
And then Beta just starts going in. And I'm like, hold up. You know what I mean? I'm like, who is this nigga? I've never met this dude before. But I wasn't salty. I was salty to an extent. Not because of Beta, because Beta was doing his thing. I was like, okay, this is good. He actually helped the energy level of the night, you know what I mean? But I ran over to my people. I'm like, who is this dude? What's he doing on stage? Why he on my stage? Because 5 minutes before I go on, don't know nobody else exists. Not in a negative way, but it's like, you play ball. Yeah. And anybody that plays sports, know if you're on the field, it's your field. That's your court. Right. And you know, but Beta killed it. I think he did like 2 or 3 verses, freestyle, murdered it. Homeboy even tried to go back and forth with him. He just embarrassed it. You know, and I was like, so for about 45 seconds, I was like, I don't know who this nigga is. I'm not feeling it. Until I started listening. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm gonna fall back now. You know, and like I said, and then from then on, every time I've seen him, it was all love, man. I love performing with K Beta. The last time me, Beta, and El Beta was in the same venue, it was a couple months after my record came out, 2010, and we rocked over at Icons. And one of the illest shows I ever did. And I mean, I've shared stages with Copyright, Pumpkinhead, Beat Nuts, Necro, you got, like, not to name drop, but just to make a point. And I felt like the level of energy, you know, and we were all solo cats. Like, that was another thing. No hype men, wasn't 20 niggas with mics, like, going, hey, you know, like, we weren't rapping over our tracks. It was just, you know.
These dudes, man, but not only are they good cats, man, also artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? They serious about their work, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So,
like I said, slide through, man. And you know what? Anybody listening, don't believe me, slide through. Have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? You don't think I'm telling the truth? Come through. Talk to El Beta.
Real talk.
Talk to K Beta. Talk to GK. We're all very approachable cats. When you come with the right energy, we're all very approachable dudes, man. You know, I got the pleasure of meeting Beta through actual friends. People that I consider family. I met him like in the studio when I was recording. And he slid through, and they was like, "Yo, this is our man." And they said they introduced him by his first name. I'm like, "Well, I'm working right now. I don't care who this dude is." And then he's like, hey, did you mix that song yet? To my producer. And I'm like, oh, is that the track we just heard? Oh, okay. He's cool. He can say it. You know what I mean?
That's good.
So, like I said, man, like,
my dude, big up.
even in the, even to transition back to Olo, man. I met Olo at a show when he was DJing for some friends of mine, and I remember noticing, I was like, this dude knows what he's doing. He's not, it's not Serato. Where he's like, the beats catch, like, matching for him. Matter of fact, I think he had, like, actual vinyl. There was no.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
oh, yeah. You go to his studio, he got a whole wall of records.
Yeah. No.
That's when I met him, that was all he did. Wasn't no Serato, wasn't no such thing. So, yeah, man. Olo, I'm telling you, man, that's my dude, man. Speaking of that, man, we're going to jump into a couple more tracks,
nice little segue, you know what I
Let's
mean?
do that, man, and we'll get back to wrap this thing up with my man, Empuls, yo.
My man, Bobby Long.
Yes, sir. GK Radio.
Man, it's just my type. And I ain't never met a spin shell that I didn't like. Getting hype up on the rooftop, staying out of sight. Better play a dame you to get your number down tonight. Only like-minded people could comprehend the life. I revel in my solitude and terminal delights. Turning out your lights, destinate your spirit for the sacrifice. Slice your hand in half from a couple miles on just that night. Fuck a price, little more than nothing, bust them twice. Death machine, affordable, portable device. Expendable, dependable, single flash of light. So precise that it's second nature, making wrongs right. On the first try, off the eye, extension of my mind. I no longer see faces, just the targets of my plight. Cold-hearted, full of spite, off the map, get a fight. Tighten up my aim with practice, shot the vision when I snipe. No idea what they really signed up for. My people say peace, keep me, but they love war. Grab your guns on the time to defend. Might as well stuff yourself, we don't die in the end with. No idea what they really signed up for. My people say peace, keep me, but they love war. Grab your guns on the time to defend. Might as well stuff yourself, we don't die in the end. Come on, baby. Just be my little woman. Just be my lover. Oh.
369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke, the monkey got choked. They all went to heaven in a little rope.
Yo, welcome back to GK Radio. In the studio with my man Empuls, yo. Crazy here, talking about how we off a Thursday right now.
It's like, I feel like, like when major events happen and like natural disasters and stuff like that, people don't know what's gonna happen. Like, rest in peace to everybody lost their life. But I feel like the people standing on the shores of like the tsunami, when the tsunami hit, like, damn, them waves are big. Like the cats in Chernobyl, like, these meters aren't right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, again, I feel like, I don't know, man.
Something major is about to happen.
Like, I don't even know what to compare it to.
It's about to go down.
And I've talked to all the artists, like, everybody's hype, And the best part is it's going to be friendly competition. Yeah. Because I'm going to say it to the other artists, listen, I love y'all to death, man, but I'm bringing my A game. I know, because I know that they are. I don't even got to talk to Beta. I'm pretty sure he said something similar.
Beta said he's bringing new stuff that nobody heard, so.
See, and there you go. I'm going to be, like, I don't even care who go first, last, or nothing. Usually, I'm going last. Or if I don't like the artist, I'm going first.
Right.
Even when Watusi came through a few weeks ago, because of the respect, I was like, hey, you travel further, you get to flip the coin. You want to go first or second? He was like, well, you energetic, I'm energetic, I want to go last. I'm like, respect. I did my set. The second I was done, he got up on stage. We kept the vibe going.
Right. That was a great night too.
Yeah.
That was a great night. I will be back.
Shouts to Watusi.
Big up to Watusi.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, did you say his people are coming through?
Yeah, we trying to hook that up now for Malcolm and Polaris.
That's what's up.
Yeah, trying to get them cats on, man. So hopefully we can get them booked. I think that's like 7, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully we can get them cats booked.
We'll have some press promo about it.
Yeah, yeah. They did a good job that night, man. They got on the hope like that night, killed it. So they bring a couple other dudes from their camp. So it's gonna be nuts. This movement is definitely going to the next level, man.
Hey, man.
Crazy overnight.
Only is the chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Yeah, that's right.
Which on a bad day could be me. On a good day could be somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but that's the good thing when, you know, we all going, you know, you have your day, you know what I'm saying? Not every day is gonna be your day, you know what I'm saying? It's just good to know you got cats on your team.
Right.
And step it up. Help you out, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, shouts to my label, you know, Man Bites Dog Records. But this is the first time, you know, that I've been, you know, involved with people trying to put shows together where I actually can trust if somebody says, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna get done. And then I get like the confirmation text like seconds later. I'm not waiting for 4 and 5 hours. You know what I mean? I'm not hooking up all the equipment. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, no disrespect to anybody else, because I done told the people I have issue with know who they are. So I ain't gonna air nobody out. I'm just using that as an example, like, you know what I mean? Like, shout to Six, my man Six Joints, Bobby Long, you know, right here, DJ Olo. Somebody that has gone unspoken this whole time, Usen.
Yes, sir.
Staying in mind. He's been holding down on the camera work, all the promos. Yeah, exactly. Y'all see my man work, you know, and shit, man, even everybody's families that come through, man. Matter of fact, I think one of Six's people was there doing I think his grandfather was there doing a fucking email list, man. Like, that's love right there, man. And you know, shouts to the staff at Bunkers. You know, it took us a little while to get in there, but now we in. You know,
we doing alright too.
It's ironic too.
Big ups to Dave, yo.
Yeah,
Big ups to Dave, Brittany, Helen, Aiden, all y'all, yo, for real.
Yo,
we love y'all for this.
even the bouncers, even though our fans are the kind of people that don't give y'all work to do, because we know we got our act right. Everybody got a big bag. You know, we got big bag to act right. We smoke all day. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, I like to typically, like, when I do my little shout outs, like, I would shout out the cats that are already performing.
Right.
You know, like, out of the people I respect in the area. I'll tell you right now, though, kind of encompassing shout outs with people I'd like to see come through, man. My man LSD from out in DC. My man Flex Matthews, who's technically from Sioux Falls. He's from like the Dakotas. Yeah, but like just wreck shop everywhere. As a matter of fact, he just judged a battle for paid dudes out in like Cali. He's on South by Southwest, like, you know, Pizza Flex Matthews, man. You know,
that's good shit. Hey, shout out though before we get up out of this joint, yeah?
Man, like I said, man, my man Vice Dog fam, my man Count Fifth, my whole Stone Maple crew. I gotta put in my Stone Maple crew, man. I got Brink Nom, my man Red Mud, who I need to get out of here. My man Dr. Ooh, old DJ Deck Record Omen. Shit, my man J Notes, and the fam got real big. My man, he's on the internet, it's Token Black. That's my man Stacks the Wonder Kid, another producer I fucks with. Local homeboy that you know, my man Prophecy, Piece of Prophecy, and him and his family. I ain't trying to put his business out, just had another little seed, you know, another little godson for me. Shit, man, my man King, you know, doing his damn thing. Hopefully he'll be out this weekend. Wink, wink. Definitely putting you on the spot. You know, just like our local fan, man. We got our Loudon Massive. We got, you know, Peace though, you know, the real Loudon House. No disrespect to the fields, but you know what I mean? Anybody that lived in the quote unquote fields before 99, especially in 89 and 91 when y'all know what was going on, when the epidemic came through. Shit, man, I mean, you know, just shit, as far down as Virginia Beach, man. I got a cat named Young Omega that might come through. We got the 757 people, the SN Connect. Like, yeah, it's
that's what's up, man. That's
you know,
all about, man.
And I know there's more people that slip on my mind. I want to give another shout out to TRN. You know, Top Ramen, man. I definitely look forward to when they come back through, man. That was, like I said, that was a pleasure. I didn't even know. I'd never heard of him. But and Six, I'm gonna tell you right now, Six don't lie, because he introduced me to him before they set. He said I would be impressed. You had been telling me that I would be impressed. Told me BE was a problem. All the stuff I've already said is what it was said to me. So
that's man.
Yeah, man. I feel like we got a really good collective, man. And again, I know some names are slipping my mind. I ain't trying to shit on nobody. It's just, you know, it's how my mind works.
On the spot.
Yeah, it's all good. You know.
It's all good, man.
GK Radio.
Yeah, we definitely up in this joint,
And
man.
this won't be the last time. So next time I'll have my list. I'll be like Stevie Wonder with my, and I'd like to thank.
Right.
You
You're more than welcome to come back anytime, bro.
Peace to my mom, Mama P. Peace to my pops, Derek Sr. I know those cats used to do that. Yo, my brother and my sister-in-law just had another baby. You know what I mean? Like literally, like in the last 48 hours, I became an uncle again for the second time. One of my proudest moments. I didn't even do anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put his name out there because you know,
that's a blessing.
You know, but yeah, man, it's all love and life, man. You know.
Just keep it moving, guys. You know what I mean? I want to thank you for coming through and chilling with us, man.
My
for real, man.
As always.
I was just chilling out, letting our fans get to know the real Empuls. You know what I mean? We was talking about this with K Beta earlier. You know, just you gotta know how to separate the hip hop from your life. You know, just because you happy in hip hop don't mean you happy with your life. You know what I'm saying? So why not get your life straight so you can be right with hip hop and life and all the other things that you're dealing with in life, you know. So, you know, we talk about all that, man.
And one hand can wash the other.
That's it, man. That's it. And if you need anything, man, I told you this before. I'm a phone call away. My man Six is a phone call away. Olo's a phone call away. We've been talking all day. So,
yeah, I was gonna say, I personally attest to that, man.
Word.
We played. It was like fucking like hopscotch over, man. I got off the phone with one person, somebody else is calling, I'm calling somebody, just like, yo, I just got off the phone with someone.
Communication, baby.
Yeah, we set this whole thing up in a matter of minutes. You know what I mean? After my kids left. You know what I mean? So, peace to my kids, by the way. I'm definitely not gonna say their name. You know what I mean? I'll wait for my daughters to get famous and y'all can find out.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lil D in the building too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Son up in the joint with us.
It was good, man. Family first. It's one last thing I do want to say. I know I don't want to get long-winded because I have that tendency. Family first.
No doubt.
We're a camp that takes care of our own. You know what I mean? And even the artists that I don't necessarily respect, which I've named a few, they do have strong teams, and that's why you hear them on the radio. That's why you can't get away from them on TV. You can't take away from 50 Cent is whack, but his business mind is right. And the people he had behind him obviously had his back. Yeah. You know what I mean? So anybody out there that feel like they supposed to be heard, they supposed to be whatever, look at yourself. Look at the people around you.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you, again, change only as strong as weakest link, man. And that's about it, man.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Not to preach or anything.
No.
I mean, testify, you know?
Definitely, man. Keep real cats on your team. Take care of your family. You know what I mean? You're gonna be fine out here, man.
Exactly.
And get out to Bunker Sports Cafe every Thursday. You be alright.
Every Thursday, man. And you know what? I can see my man Olo over there itching to play some more jams. He's trying to spin us out, man.
We definitely gonna get into a couple more tracks.
It's like I only get the DJ, man.
Right.
The DJ ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. You know what I mean?
Or we can do that, man. We're gonna get into a few more of these tracks from my man Empuls. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. For real, Joe. This movement is for real, man. Anytime you got time, slide through 510 East Market Street in Leesburg. The spot is called Bunker Sports Cafe. All these artists that we interview weekly, they're in the spot. We bring them back, you know what I'm saying? And
genuine hip hop.
You know what I mean? Real stuff, man. So, and if you're an artist, you're a producer, you at us, man. My man got the Beat Productors joint, season 2, you know what I'm saying? We ready to start popping that joint off, you know what I mean? And
I forgot to mention the cyphers, did I?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, just to add to that, you know, MCs, when you get out, you want to perform. You know, I don't know if you know how come to the show. Holler at
mics every week.
You know what I mean? Holler at 6, like, yo, I think I'm this, I'm that. Show and prove on the cypher, and you possibly would get the invite.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't guarantee nothing. You know, I happen to be grandfather then. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and doing it for a minute or whatever. But yeah, come through, man. Like, it's a good time. It's a good platform, man. Genuine showcase.
Yeah, at a great venue. So, you know what I mean? 510 East Market Street, Bunker Sports Cafe. This Thursday, you got my man Empuls, my man K Beta. And
GK.
Ghetto Kings, you know what I mean? So, come on through, have a good time with us, man. And we're going to pass this thing back to DJ Olo for a second, let him do his thing. I know you know, that's your girl favorite DJ, so You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't hate,
what it
man.
is.
Don't hate.
GK Radio.
My brain's dead. Wait. Trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out.
Different but simplistic shit delivered so dope. You can sniff it or can piff it, then you tie your own rope. Double knot it, then you slip it to the middle of your throat. Now that's a one-way ticket, and you pay for it with hope. Masochistic and sadistic, so niggerish and pro flow intricate. Tip you in the rhythm till you soak more meticulous. Syllables are digging you a hole. The descendant of the primitive ascending to the throne. I'm acidic, my derivative, corrosive, getting close. Go to bed with that sentiment, intimate approach. Motor militant, my engine made of sick, vicious bones in an infinite dimension. Grip a pin, chisel blows, choke a minister. The rip is fucking sister, run a close. You chose a miserable religion, feeling privileged, I suppose. Do division with your innards, pull your brain right through your nose. Show your carcass as exhibits with your fucking ribs exposed.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. This is GK Radio. You know what I mean? Bob Long in studio with my man, Empuls, you know what I'm saying? Your man, DJ Olo on the ones and twos today. You know what I mean? I want to thank Empuls for coming through and taking the time to chill out with us. You know what I mean?
Always.
Word, man. And I'll see you Thursday, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Word.
I'll be the one trying not to fucking explode. Like, you know, and peace to everybody listening, man. If you know, respect if you can make it out. One love to everybody that already has.
Yeah.
Peace to all the people that want to make it out and can.
Right,
understand that life happens.
No doubt, we understand that.
Yeah,
man.
we'll
People
be
gotta
there.
work.
We'll come through. But if you don't come through this Thursday, you are missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out.
That's it. That's all I got.
Point blank, yo. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. I'm your host, Big Bob Long. My man, Empuls, yo. GK Radio. Peace.